Hey, Bass Geek here, and I've been chosen to be an FLW Ambassador, so I'm going to do an appearance at a couple of Walmarts this weekend. So FLW contacted me and asked me if I'd like to be an ambassador for Fishing and Boating Week. They said I could promote my sponsors, promote myself, and help the Walmarts, you know, kind of sell fishing license, products, and just talk about fishing and you know, set up a few kids games, which luckily, this being my first year, the first Walmart that I'm going to today, which is the Walmart in Norton, Virginia, is going to be, there's a lady there that's already done this program before with another angler in another town. So hopefully I'm going to get some really good pointers from her, because this being my first time, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm a little nervous, not sure what's going to happen and what's going to go on, but we'll do it probably for a couple hours, and then, you know, we'll see what happens from there. Hope you guys enjoy it, tagging along. I'm going to do some unboxings. I've had some companies send me some cool new baits. I really try to support my local smaller bait and tackle companies, and I've got some really cool stuff to show you a little bit later in the video, so stick around. Hey, this little girl, look what she's got. She's going to do the Barbie Rod Challenge. Oh yeah. You going to catch a big one?
You going to catch a big old fish?
So yeah.
I hope to.
So what's your name? You going to tell us? Oh.
Everybody knows her full name now.
Gabriella.
Gabriella. Future anglers right here. They're going to go catch some big trout.
Mine's Brayden and I'm 6.
All right. What about you, big man?
Kaiser in the school.
Say, I'm Kaiser and I'm 2.
All right. Look here.
Okay.
What's your name, buddy? And how old are you?
4.
You're 4? All right. You like to fish?
Yeah, we're going fishing tomorrow.
All right. I hope you all catch a big one.
Okay.
Hey, Bass Geek here, and I'm with, say your name.
Xander Gibson.
And how old are you?
11.
This is going to be a future FLW pro right here. I just talked to this gentleman earlier. What's your name?
Russell Hughes.
All right. So he told me he's 12. He's going to be a future FLW pro, right? But we're gonna hook him up and get him started out there doing some bass fishing and whatever other kind of fishing he wants. He's going to become a Bass Geek fan, right? Hey guys, Bass Geek here, and I'm with a couple of the people that are helping me out from Walmart here on the Fishing and Boating Weekend. I'm with
Leslie Huff.
Alan Rouse.
They're awesome people. Come out, make sure you hit your local Walmarts, and especially your fishing section, and spend a little money with these people.
Jonah Matthew.
How old are you?
Jonah Matthew.
You going fishing?
Yeah.
What about you?
Tell me your name.
Josiah.
Josiah. Tell me your name.
Jonah Matthew.
Josiah Micah.
How old are you?
Sayamaka.
You gonna go fishing?
Sweet.
3. All right.
You need a...
You guys want to say hey?
Hey.
Wait. Oh, they don't want nothing to do with me. Hey guys, Bass Geek here, and I'm with one of my subscribers,
Jacob.
and he is a future FLW professional angler in the making right here. This was a great experience. I want to thank FLW. I want to thank Walmart for allowing me to do this. It's really fun. I got to promote some of my partners, you know, Ledgehead, Rageous, Opticast, Connect Scale, Major League Lures, guys, you know, that helped me out in the tournaments by providing me with some equipment. And you know, the jersey that I'm wearing is, of course, a Regis jersey. You guys should go check them out. They really make some quality, you know, athletic jerseys and outdoors apparel. You know, it was just an honor to get to promote Bass Geek. So let's get to the part of this video that you've all been waiting for, and that's the unboxings. I've been a little bit behind on doing some unboxings for you and showing you some products this year with all the tournaments, with the tournament preparation. I've really focused on that. So a lot of this stuff has piled up on me, and we're going to run through it right now. Most of this stuff is from companies that I've used in the past. They've sent me some products so that I can highlight some products that I use all the time, or some variations on products that I use all the time that you've heard me talk about in probably several of my past videos. So let's start. The very first thing is something that one of my buddies, Mr. Ledgehead, kind of pointed out to me. Now, I'm not a big proponent of scent. If it's really tough or I'm getting bites but they're just not hanging on, that's about the only time that I'll use it. And I have used a ton of different scents. For some reason, I know the big scent seems to be garlic, but it doesn't seem to really work for me. You know, I bought an entire case of the entire pack of JJ's Magic, and as far as the dye, it's great, but I don't know that I get bit anymore with it on, and the stuff is so strong that I don't take it with me on someone else's boat because I just don't want to take a chance of spilling it. So most of the time, if I'm going to put dye on, I just use some sort of dye marker, a dip and glow marker. One of my favorites is the Zoom markers. But anyway, we didn't get that. Let's get back to it. So a buddy of mine pointed out some stuff called smelly jelly, and it's 3 times. Now, for me, being in clear water, I'm a very natural sort of guy. I really focus on natural colors, natural baits. So this just kind of fell in line. So I can't wait to give it a try, and I'll definitely be doing a review on this to let you know what I think about it. But I ordered 2 things, and this is a tackle warehouse order. So I ordered 2 cans of the smelly jelly, but it is 3 times the strength, and I've got 1 in the Elite 3 times strength crawfish. And I'm telling you guys, when you pop this open, it smells like you're in a crab factory. That's about the closest smell I can tell you, and it will smell up whatever room you're in for about 30 minutes to an hour afterward. It is a very natural smelling jelly. Now, it does have some glitter in it also, and that brings me to my next one. The next one is even a worse smelling. I mean, it smells just like fish, but it is smelly jelly 3 times strength, and it is the Elite Shad. And it is so strong that they actually bag it up. So not only do they have it in a small jar, but they actually wrap it in a bag so it doesn't smell so bad. But this is a little trick that was sent to me by, or was showed to me by someone, and I'm actually going to put this on my swim baits when I'm getting short strikes. I'm really excited about trying this and seeing if I get more hookups. I know it smells just like shad. Now, the next thing that I ordered from Tackle Warehouse were these. Now, if you've seen my tackle tours, you'll know that I use these Flambeau. They are the 7004Rs, and I use these for my hooks because I can put my hooks in little individual baggies, set them up in there, keep them separated really nicely, and they are the double deeps. So I'm a big fan of these. The problem is I'm a big guy, and for a big guy, I'm pretty light on my feet. But me and these boxes seem to have a love-hate relationship where I love them and they hate me, because every time I'm getting one out, seeming to pull out certain hooks or jig heads from my for my next tournament, you know, kind of scaling down, I tend to trip over or step on them, and you know, my big rear end stepping on these, they're not going to last very long. So the one thing I do love about them, they come with the Z-Rust tabs. They last 3 years. No, I am not affiliated with this company, nor am I affiliated with the Smelly Jelly stuff. But it really has. A few years back, I lost probably around $1,200 in jigs that rusted out on me. And so I've looked for something. Now, you know, I have not, I know a lot of you guys are going to start talking to me about the bait coffins. What are they? I think it's Bass Mafia. But man, those things are like 50 bucks a pop. I mean, for me to replace everything I've got in my boat with those, I'd probably spend more than my boat's worth right now. So these are a little cheaper. I've not had any problem with hooks rusting or any sort of rust issues. Now, you do need to buy the tabs, and you can buy them every 3 years. They're super cheap. They come, I don't remember in how many, but it's awesome. But I got 3 of these, and because my hooks and jig heads and weights have gotten to the point to where I'm going to have to kind of separate them out a little bit. I've got too much junk. I've got a problem. Tackle Junkie, shout out to you. I have issues, and me and you need to probably start a like a tackle anonymous meeting somewhere. So anyway, so let's start with some companies that one company that I got some stuff from, I am partnered with, and the other companies are just companies that I'm a big fan of. I'm going to start with, of course, a local guy, Killer Bass Baits. You guys have heard me talk about this guy. He sent me some baits, and I want to say thanks, Brad, but I don't have all the baits. It's been a while since he sent them to me. I don't have all the baits here. Brad, I'm going to steal a couple of photos from your website and put them up here, especially the spinner baits. I actually used those in the Douglas tournament, and they are still on my reels right now, my rod lockers. And I'm lazy. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to go out there and dig through them. I can show you pictures, and you'll see them. He makes great products, jigs, all different types of jigs. He makes all different types of spinner baits. He makes, I'm really a big fan of his buzz bait. Let's start out with some of the things he sent me. He sent me a couple of jigs, a couple of spinner baits, and a couple of buzz baits. Again, I really, really love Killer Bass Baits. He's a local guy. He's got a great website. There'll be a link in the description, so go check him out. So one of the jigs he sent me, and of course it's one of my favorite, it's an Arky head. It's a 1/2 ounce. It is a silent, which I like. This is going to be great for skipping docks. So these are, like I said, I've used these heads. You've seen me use these heads before. I'm a big fan of Killer Bass Baits. So he sent me a football head, also a 1/2 ounce. Now this is sort of a summer crawl color. And again, it's a great looking color. Again, it's a silent. It's a nice little 1/2 ounce football head. So he sent me a couple of spinner baits. Here's the first one. Here's the second one. I love the spinner baits, guys. So now here's the buzz baits that he sent me, and I love these buzz baits, guys. The shape of the buzz bait really increases the hookup ratio. So again, I want to thank you more than I can say, Brad. Killer Bass Baits, go check them out. His website, a link will be in the description for you to go and pick up some of their products. Get out there. Make sure you tell them Bass Geek sent you. So now we're going to move ahead to Opticast. What originally got me involved with Opticast was their Pro Buoy system. And I'm a big fan of that, and there is a video where I do a Keeper Cola review on their Pro Buoy system. Go watch that right now. You'll see it pop up here somewhere. But they also sell tungsten by individual tungsten weights in all shapes and sizes at the best deal you will find. So make sure you go check those out. They sell jigs, tungsten jigs, regular jigs, some great football head jigs, which I'll also put up right here somewhere. That I did, I won some and they sent them to me, and I did a review on those. They are gorgeous, gorgeous jigs. Now, all that being said, they also came out with a deep diving crankbait. So that is what I have here. So they've sent me several deep diving crankbaits, and I also put in an order for some worm weights. And like I said, the worm weights, they come in a couple different colors: black, green pumpkin. You know, all the options will be on their website, but you can check these out. One of my favorite worm weights, one of my favorite flipping weights, just a good all-around size is a 1/2 ounce. So I ordered, or they sent me rather, 5 of their crankbaits. And these crankbaits are awesome in color. So the first one here I'm going to show you, this is a gorgeous paint job. It is a dark blue, almost a purple and black, with a lighter blue belly. The paint job on these things are just awesome. I've never seen anything like it. The second bait is almost like a green to a chartreuse in black, and you can see the paint job is very similar, but the paint jobs are just immaculate, guys. This one I'm very excited about in the spring and the fall where I live at. It's a orange and black. And this color right here is going to be superb later in the fall, or later in the summer as the bass begin to transition between summer and fall. This color, it is a silver and black color, I think is going to really play a role. I think it's going to catch me some fish this year during the transition. And last but not least is a good red crawl. It's got a nice orange belly on it. Again, the paint jobs on these baits, they're just stunning. You know, Opticast doesn't do anything half-cocked. Again, Opticast, thanks for being partners with me. I do have a discount code down there in the description, so check that out. Get out to their website, get you a Pro Buoy. You'll see me using those quite a bit coming up here, hopefully in the next week or two, as the bass really move out deep. So a bait company that I just partnered with earlier this year. You haven't seen me talk about them a whole lot. You've seen me start using their baits. I'd known about their baits previously when I worked some of the expos earlier in the year with Ledgehead. I really got to talk to the owner. I got to look at some of the baits. And guys, if you want some swim baits for any color water, stained, I mean muddy, these guys provide you with swim baits that you can fish anywhere, anytime. You know, I know a lot of you hear that swim baits are generally a clear water thing, but I'm telling you right now, this guy makes some swim baits that if you couple, even in the dirtiest of water, with a chatter blade, you can go out and buy chatter blades, stick them on a ledge head, and you wouldn't believe how well these swim baits work with the color. One of my favorite ways to fish them in a little dirtier water is on a scrounger head. It gets some great vibration. And those bright colors are, they're going to draw them in. They're awesome. But this company has some of the most diverse swim bait colors of any soft plastic swim baits that I've ever seen. And they have a great size range. So they go from 3.3 to 5-inch, all the way up to a 7-inch. And I'm about to show you what he sent me, and I couldn't be more excited. He did this particular color for Primary Tackle, and I'm going to talk to you about them here in just a minute, but also that was another company that I met at while doing the expos with the Ledgehead. So he sent me 2 sizes, and they were the 3.3 and Go Shad. And guys, I want you to just look at that bait. You are going to be super surprised at that bait. And what I like about this bait is it's got a large, thick, and I'm going to say it, girthy profile. Yes, I just said that. But it has girth. And, you know, that's something that a bass looks for, you know. You can throw those Kitex, but they're long, they're slender. This has a bait fish profile, and that's what I like about it. And it's got action that, in my opinion, will rival any swim bait out there. And guys, I'll tell you right now, I've looked for a good hollow body swim bait in a 3-inch or smaller, or even a 4-inch or smaller size that has as much action as the bigger ones. They don't exist. Bastrix don't make them. They make them, but they don't make them well. I'm sorry, Bastrix, I'm a big fan, but you don't. Your smaller baits, they're stiff. Zoom, stiff. Shadalicious, don't waste your money. Buy the 5.5s. And now, don't even buy the 5.5s, because Major League Lures, you know, makes a 5-inch that is far better in design and durability. And the action is spot on. And again, you couple this with a ledge head so you get a little bit of head wobble out of it, you're going to be amazed in clear water how you can fish these baits and how many big fish you're going to catch. But I want you to look. They're all hand painted, and guys, I'm telling you, this man does a immaculate job. Major League Lures Boom Shad, they are just, in my opinion, best soft swim bait on the market today. I mean, hands down. I'm not saying that because I'm partnered with them. I plan on proving it to you in a head-to-head video. So be ready. Okay. Now, let's move on to Primary Tackle. Now, Primary Tackle is a tackle shop and more in the Memphis area. But what I love about Primary Tackle is this. They spotlight the local guy. They've got a great website. And by the way, MajorLeagueLures.com. Go out there, you can order them. Primary Tackle sells Major League Lures stuff. They sell ledge head stuff. They sell stuff you're not going to find anywhere else. They sell a line of crankbaits called Norris Lake Baits that are highly, highly customizable. I mean, the options that you can customize on those baits, it's incredible. The amount of colors. That's what I'm telling you guys. And they're in all the body styles, all the most popular body styles. So go out and get your personalized, your customized crankbaits, jerkbaits, top waters. Go look up Primary Tackle. That's what I love about Primary Tackle. That's what I love about these guys. And they just started, they built a seminar room so that they can actually start doing some seminars and start teaching people how to use these and other baits. So they don't generally carry the big, you know, big box names, you know, the Strike King, stuff like that. But they carry the stuff that you're not going to find, you know, at Bass Pro Shops, Tackle Warehouse, the stuff that's going to be different on your lake. So I'm telling you, go check out Primary Tackle. Again, a link will be in the description. They sent me some really cool stuff. To start with, they sent me what I really love, and guys, the 7-inch baits. You just can't go wrong with them. Look at these. I cannot wait to put these on a hook, to get out in the lake when they get deep up here on my two small local lakes, and hopefully catch just some monsters with these 7-inch ghost shad. Again, Major League Lures has outdone themselves. They're 7-inch baits. If you're out there looking for giants, I mean, I just want you to look at the size of this bait. I mean, just look at the size of this bait. What can I compare it to give you an idea? This is a 5-inch. That is a 7. Look at the size. I mean, you can tell the action you're going to get out of these baits. They're gorgeous. I mean, they're just gorgeous. And in clear water, this color is going to destroy. And guys, again, go look at Primary Tackle. Go look at MajorLeagueLures.com. Look at the colors. You're going to be super impressed. You're going to find colors that are going to knock your socks off. I'm telling you, I mean, it's impressive. But again, they sent me a handwritten note, and you guys know I love that. It's so personal. Nobody ever does it anymore. I love the handwritten notes. And, you know, guys, tight lines to you, Primary Tackle. I can't wait till the next time we just get to hang out, and maybe we get to go fishing sometime. I love to come down and fish Kentucky Lake with you. Now, they do make their own baits, and I don't know how these guys, I guess they've watched some of my videos, because they know the colors I like. I mean, they sent me some products in some colors that are spot on for what I like. They sent me their version. It's called the Brush Pig. It's a 6-inch watermelon red. Go back and look through my videos. How many creature baits do you see that I'm throwing watermelon red? Guys, I think you know me better than I know myself. Way to go. That's why I love these guys, man. They're so supportive. They know, they pay attention to what I use and what I do. You know, it's not, you know, it's not something that, you know, it's just passing. There's a relationship here. There's a relationship with all these companies, and that's why I'm partnered with them. You know, I'm not sponsored by them. They're every single one baits and companies that I would use whether I had any partners or not. And again, Primary Tackle, I'm not partnered with Primary Tackle. They're just I'm just going to say it again. You know, I don't like to cuss on my videos, but they're just a damn good group of guys. Go check them out. Now, and here's a great example of how they support the small bait companies. Upton's Customs. And they have sent me an Upton's Custom 10-inch UC worm. And again, guess what color it's in? Watermelon, black, and red flake. Look at this worm. It is tremendous. And guys, I love to throw a big worm in the summertime. Love it. It is awesome to throw these. You wouldn't believe the small fish you'll catch on a 10-inch worm. Don't be afraid of big baits, guys. Don't be afraid of big baits. Highly pressured lakes, everyone's afraid of a big bait. Let me tell you what bass see way more on a highly pressured lake. Itty bitty baits. Because everybody's throwing them. Everybody has that mindset. Throw the big baits on the highly pressured lakes. You're going to catch bigger bass. You're not going to catch the numbers. You're not going to catch the numbers on big baits. But what would you rather have? 3 1-pounders or 1 6-pounder? Throw the big baits on the highly pressured clear water lakes. Throw them. You're going to catch on average bigger fish, and you're going to learn a lot about where those bigger fish position and when and how they bite. And I mean, that's what it's all about, right? I mean, if you guys like to just go out and catch a whole bunch of little dinks, have fun with it. I'm not putting that down. I like to go hunting for some hogs. Another great lure that Primary Tackle sent me, Flatlands Custom Tackle. And this is the Flatlands Custom Tackle Ledge Monster Junior. It's a 3/4 ounce black. It is basically like a stand-up football head. And again, cannot wait to use this. This is deep water ledge fishing at its best. And guys, you don't really have to have ledges to ledge fish. That's another misconception. Trust me, if you've got deep water in a lake, the deepest water, remember deep is relative, So if your lake averages 5 foot and it's got an 8-foot area, somewhere in that 8-foot area, that's where some big bass are going to be during the summertime. Go look. Unless you've got a lot of grass, and then where are they going to be? They're going to be on the deep weed edge. So, and the deep weed edge is a great place to throw swim bait. So go check out Major League Lures. Go check out Primary Tackle and all the great companies they support. Go check out Killer Bass Baits and all the great products he has. Go check out, you know, I don't have anything from Ledgehead because I keep so many of them. I'm going to do a spotlight on them sooner or later. But guys, big shout out to Primary, big shout out to Opticast, big shout out to Major League Lures and Killer Bass Baits. Thank you. It is an honor to know every single one of you guys, and it's an honor to go out and catch fish on the great products you provide. All right, that's it. Again, another big shout out to FLW Outdoors. Loved being involved in their ambassador program this year, getting to meet a lot of the kids, and actually getting to do it in my location, my area. It was really, really cool getting out there and spreading the word about Bass Geek and talking to people about fishing. You know I can do that all day. It's why I always beg you, please leave a comment, ask me any question. You see it on every single one of my videos that I've ever done. I'm going to reply. We can talk for hours and hours and days and days. Sometimes it might take me a day or two to get back to you. I am married. I do have kids and a job. So sometimes it can take me a day or two. But once I start talking to you, you're probably going to beg me to stop. All right. So anyway, always questions and comments in the comment section. You know I love to talk to you guys and answer your questions. Like it if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Support these companies, and you guys rock.